So you're thinking about relocating to the Pacific Northwest? Well, let me guess, you're one of those folks that are like, I want a deal. There's a lot of you out there, and guess what? I found it in this property. This home is absolutely gorgeous in one of the hottest suburbs in the Portland metro, centrally located just 10 minutes from Nike, Intel, all the shopping, the ease, the lifestyle. Guess what? This home also has over $150,000 of builder upgrades. It's currently listed at less than market value. I know this one isn't gonna last long, so with no further ado, let's jam into the tour. Don't forget, as always, we break down the price, the property tax, the living expenses. We're gonna jump into it, but before that, let's check out this home. All right, so this is the entryway. The first upgrade you're gonna notice, guys, is the genuine hardwood floors. So we're not talking your mixed material, cheap stuff. Hardwood floor, in it to win it, long run materials. Like, I'm gonna try to go through the amazing upgrades in this home. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to remember them all, but that's the first thing. You walk into this incredible booming entryway. I mean, look at how high those ceilings are. And along with the upgrades, you're gonna notice throughout the house, and I'm gonna show you all these things. There's quite a few bonus features and awesome things I wanna show you, is not only the hardwood floors, but the finishes. All of these finishes, you're gonna get this really cool, modernized, call it like a gunmetal finish that's super trendy right now. And what I like about it too, it's not over modernized. It's like traditional meets modern, so you don't have to worry about it being out of date in a few years. But let's first and foremost, you know I absolutely love an office right off of the front door. Number one, I'm gonna be able to see all those Amazon packages. I'm gonna be able to see who's rolling up to the house or not. This might be my take a call office, and then my full-time office might be a little less distracting because my ADD, I'm like watching all this stuff out the window. But this is actually a really large office space. Once again, you can see upgraded finishes, plush carpeting here in this entryway. Probably one of the larger off front door offices that I see. Now, connecting into the dining room, you are able to fit not only 4, but a 6 and potentially 8-person dining room table, which connects over to the kitchen, which I don't want to quite show you the kitchen yet. We're going to leave that as a surprise, excuse me. But once again, noticing all the fluid finishes. Those are all a part of the upgrades, the wainscoting. And you're gonna notice this throughout the house as I show you some of the more epic spots. Look how tall these windows are. You've got 7, 8-foot windows with 12-foot ceilings. This house feels super large. I love it. I don't feel cramped. And of course, it's got that amazing new home smell, which we all love. To continue through though, so I'm kind of saving that other part as a surprise. I'm struggling with the word surprise today, I don't know why. But we continue here, I'm gonna show you the amazing upstairs, but I cannot wait to show you this next part. So you have the heart of the home here, transitioning into this massive living room. I mean, I'm gonna try to come down here so you can tell, look how big this is. And this is something that personally, I know I've talked about this in other videos. Kristen and I have a smaller home. But if I were to have a home of this size, which I didn't even mention, 5 bedrooms plus a bonus room and 4.5 bathrooms, woza, this is what I would want the living room and fluidity to the kitchen. I mean, guys, first of all, entertainer's dream. I could do a full horseshoe dream couch right here and fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12-person couch. We're all watching the big game, holidays, fall, winter, summertime, it's all here. You've got the heat for gas-powered fireplace, energy efficient, which I'm gonna get into later. Built-in cabinetry, another really great upgrade. Guys, the built-in cabinets, I think that's one of the most underthought details in a living room, is a lot of times you're just gonna get a fireplace, not really any cabinets or shelves. Then what do? We all have stuff. We got cords, we've got players, we've got games, we've got toys, we still have DVDs or record players. All this stuff is built in. You can decorate it out, store it out, and have this nice, really, really clean look. 2 points on the kitchen here as I roll through everything. It's always nice to have the day-to-day table. Yes, we've got Thanksgiving, Christmas, the dining hall, the neighbors are over, the families are over, but you know the kids and everyone, even myself, you're gonna sit down and have cereal right here, right? You're gonna sit down, you might have your snack, your sandwich at lunch, be able to see the TV, the game, the news, whatever you've got going on there. This I think is super cool. It's just the space to have the table in here. And then you come here, another upgrade, guys, which we're gonna spend a little time in the kitchen because a lot of these upgrades are in this kitchen. I love how modest it is. Though we spent a lot of money on the upgrade here in the kitchen, it doesn't look gaudy, right? It's got a nice blank canvas, super clean, modernized, but traditional. I've got 1, 2, 3 stools here at the waterfall island. Now, Kristen and I, we have an island waterfall, and it's one of the most commented upgrades that we get when people come over to the house. Like, oh man, I love the waterfall. I wish we would have done a waterfall. Folks, when you're thinking about buying a house, don't short out on the waterfall. If you're one that likes people saying stuff, the waterfall is an incredible investment. And don't forget, I've said this in our videos, now to code, you can't get the outlet on the side anymore. That is not allowed. So you're grandfathered in on that side outlet, which is super nice. Plenty of space up here. And before I get to all the appliance upgrades, I warned you it was gonna take a while to get through the kitchen. I love me the coffee station. Me, I have a problem. I drink a massive amount of coffee. We have a Giada machine. It's all here, it's its own system. This is where I would put my coffee setup, my cocktail drink setup, glassware, glassware, glassware. Glassware you only use on the holidays, right? You have it all hidden away. One of the things that I hate is on our little coffee stand at home, we have one cabinet for glassware. We've like coffee cups, drink cups, and it's always in there rattling around and doing all this stuff. No more. Plenty of space here. Down though. So enough of that. I love this feature. They match the countertops, they match the backsplash. Oh, look at that, even more organized. You get your mail. Look, you're putting your mail in here. Ba-boom, ba-boom. No more like, oh, keys and everything's disorganized. Clean, modernized, but traditional and well thought out, well thought out. Huge upgraded stainless refrigerator. Obviously, we've all seen a refrigerator before. This is super nice. Energy efficient, and I'm gonna dive into energy efficient because it's probably the hottest topic with utility costs, but let's save that for a little bit. Huge, guys, more storage. When do you have too much cabinets? Absolutely never, and no human on earth. You can always want more cabinetry. So I'm bouncing all around, I apologize. Energy efficient, upgraded dishwasher. As we continue to wrap around, some of the coolest features, you've got upgraded sink and hardware. Love this, guys. I'm pretty sure this is a tap start. Under? Over. See, I'm not tech savvy enough to know, but you've got the touch. There we go. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, water's gotta be on.
That's super fun. I mean, I'm probably the messiest cook known to mankind, so like the fact that I can touch, go, boom, bop, bing, bong, awesome. Nice view out to the backyard, so when the kids are playing and there's a birthday party and you're stuck in prep doing all this stuff, you can see what's going on. yell at little Frankie, be like, get off the fence. Continued countertop, once again, endless space and storage. You've got down low, mid reachable, and then when the neighbors and the family members come over. Now let's swing over here. And this is one of the coolest things you don't see very often. You don't see very often. Trash compactor. Look at that. You are gonna 10x your efficiency, notice the theme folks, on the trash compactor. Let me tell you this. So how garbage works in the Portland metro area is you purchase your garbage can on size. So they have small, medium, and extra large. I don't think there's a large. They just go medium to extra. Being able to compact that trash and cut your trash bill in half because you just need the small trash can. Clutch, pays for itself in 6 payments. Highly recommend the compactor. Once again, this is a you know you made it moment when you've got the spout above the stove. Are you kidding me? Love that. And of course, your modern yet traditional gunmetal finish there. I absolutely love it. And I'm a fan of the clean Subway backsplash. Now they decided to continue the exhaust vent up and out because it's a beautiful piece of stainless. A lot of the times you see cabinetry. You see this cut here, but guess what? We don't have a cabinet problem in this house. So we get to showcase this as a centerpiece to the kitchen. Absolutely breathtaking. One of the little things, a little pop down microwave. You know you made it moment. Another one by KitchenAid. Oh no, this is Sharp. Quality. Microwave up, in, goes back in. Super nice. I mean, you're saving space. Once again, you're either putting that up on the counter or you're going the other style where it's above the oven. That's how Kristen and I's house is. I don't really like it because it's like, oh, someone needs to get into the microwave and someone's here and it gets messy. 2's a crowd in our kitchen, right? 6 is a team here at the Efficiency Kitchen for sure. Double oven. Once again, you know, keeping something warm up high, getting the turkey down low here, more storage, more storage. Now, if you remember, we had the entryway, the office, showcased that flooring, and then the formal dining room. This connects, folks. So we're coming back around. Remember, dining room, upgraded wainscoting, massive window, seat up to 8. You could probably cram a little bit more if you had some littles with you. But I love the service closet aisleway here. Wine cooler. You can, you know, put your Riedel glasses up here, showcase some of your nicer scotches, whatever it might be. Once again, we're keeping things clean, tidy. Again, another upgrade, backsplash tile, matching quartz countertop in the service alley, in the kitchen, in the island, to the coffee bar. All the same continued pattern and movement throughout that. Absolutely incredible. Flipping over the pantry, so accessibility to your non-perishables, the trash bags, all that stuff. You don't want to show grandma that? Sorry, Nana, we're cutting it down. I love that. So let's come back over to another feature. Amazing kitchen. I'm almost out of breath how awesome this is. Let's give them another view, just like you're stretching out. It feels so large with the 12-foot ceilings, and then we're gonna go out here because life extends out on the patio here. We not only have the kitchen, living room, but now we have a brand new outdoor space, which is fully covered and upgraded. And I'm loving this too. So a couple quick notes, really obvious. We've got gas signed out here for the barbecue. That's an upgrade, but you don't always see that. We see it a lot in the nice homes, but guys, this is a game changer. No more blue Rhino propane. We're done with that. We're going direct here. So nice, turn off, turn on. Really efficient. You just need one line. You don't have to deal with the propane and run into the gas station or Costco or something. Look at this. I was just talking to Kristen. I would love to have a round 4-seater, enough room on our patio for this. Playing games, do a little cribbage, have your coffee in the morning, a scone, less TV, more family time, enjoying the Pacific Northwest outdoors. Folks, the fact that this is cemented in is amazing. It is probably 3 or 4 times more cement and covered than you're normally gonna see in the Pacific Northwest. Because if you're lucky and you get a little cover, it's maybe at best gonna be 8 to 9 feet long. This right here, I'm gonna guess 6, 12, 18, 24 feet. I bet this is a 24 feet patio cover. Once again, clean, all white, fabbed out here. And what I even like too, sometimes it gets a little dark. They put sunlight. That's not what it's called. What's that called? A sun something. I'm forgetting what it's called, but that's absolutely fine. The sunlight's coming in here off of the ceiling and it's really giving it so much light energy. It's very, very peaceful out here. Enough room out here for the turf. You're not having to water. If you wanted to put in sod, we could totally do that. A fully installed watering system, guys. So you're no longer spending 20, 40, 60 minutes every single morning in the summer, getting out the hose, watering them down, starting your day all negative. You're flipping on the water system. And here's a feature that is super, super cool. It has a moisture reader for the system. This I've never seen before. This little doodad here, the R2D2 thing going on, that thing is gonna register the humidity, the moisture, the sun, the rain, and it uses smart technology to know whether your plants and lawn need to be watered. So you're not wasting money watering something when you don't need it, and it knows, oh, you overwatered yesterday, Addie, you don't need it. It just does it for you and it doesn't make you feel bad and it saves you money. Great outdoor space. Really, to some people, and I know we get a lot of comments like, oh, that's not a very big backyard, Daddy, blah, 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 blah. This is a really big backyard for a new build. A lot of space, a lot of thought, super low maintenance, but it looks like a lot of effort's been put into it. Just the little details like we've got the slab steps here with the rainbow trout rock and the dividers from the beauty bark over. This, guys, this little, like, you don't think about all these details of having to go to Home Depot, buying 20 feet of this stuff, doing it yourself, costs money. Plenty of room out here on the side. And look, more upgrades, guys. This is what's amazing about this award-winning builder. Look at these details on the steps. I mean, most of the time you're just gonna get dirt and it's going down there as nothing, right? No, look at that. Thought through step down, put everything out there. It's just really, really, really nice. And it's gonna impact the way that the lifestyle and the livability of the home. So, wow, we are doing a great job. We are through the backyard. I haven't even showed you the 5 bedrooms and maybe more, but let's go back in and continue. I can't wait to show you a couple of different things. Oh, there was one more feature. We're zooming in here. Yeah, you got power outlets. You've got your hot and your cold water. That's what I forgot on my notes. I'm really bad at note taking. Cold and hot water. So you make a mess in the back. Little Scotty the Terrier might have had a little thing. You're busting this out. You get the hot water, spray that down, cold water second. It's all done. It's all done. I don't think I've ever seen a hot water exterior. That's a super feature. So we're transitioning back in once again. Kitchen, fluidity into the sub dining table, living room, all one space. 12-foot ceilings. Are you kidding me? This place is magical. Built-in cabinets. But folks, what is one thing that everyone keeps asking me? Well, we need at least 1 bedroom on the primary. I know that's you sitting at home. You either want that primary or that bedroom on the primary, or you've got family members, Nana and Papa need somewhere to stay and they can't utilize the stairs, whatever it might be. This This house has that. We got a full suite downstairs. Full bathroom, floor to ceiling, upgraded tile and finishing, bathroom sink, obviously, and it wraps around to a really, really, really nice bedroom. Nicely staged here, plenty of closet room, but there's one special feature about this. I'm gonna recap to you. We've got the upgraded windows. Look how nice and large these are, but folks, guess what? It opens to the patio space I just showed you. How cool is that? Just loving it. So you're giving your guests a really nice experience, whether it's the in-laws, your parents, just a guest room. Maybe you take it over, the kid gets it, I don't know. But this is really cool. It really transforms that secondary bedroom into a feature moment, having this door off. And if you're concerned with privacy, it's super easy. We'd work it in and have them do a blind here if you wanted. But this is so nice, super peaceful. Once again, another upgraded point out feature. You've got your closet cider, but look, that just makes it so beautiful. And they continue that theme here and here. And it's just high enough that you can't peekaboo on anyone in the bathroom. But it's super nice. It lets more light in, more natural, more energy efficient, more space. So you've got door on window all the way up to the ceiling at 12 feet. Absolutely incredible. Recap, we've gone all the way through the entry, backyard, back in, guest room, front facing here to the garage. So I want to point out, you've got a mudroom little situation here, little cedar, you know, the kids come in from t-ball, soccer, all that stuff. Take your shoes off. You can store all this, keep it all nice, have them do it in the garage. And right behind it, I think this is a clutch moment and very understated, is this half bath. You come in, you park, you're like, you've been on the road for 30, 60 minutes and you gotta go to the bathroom because you drank way too much water today or coffee. If you were me, you're instantly in the restroom. No problem. That is super nice. Oh, and another thought through layout design, super random for me to give additional commentary on a half bath off the garage. But here's the thing, guys. A lot of people, and this is from my own home, so I'm speaking from experience. You ever half bath on the primary living space and the house is too small and everyone can hear you go to the bathroom? This is off far enough, no one's gonna hear that. Privacy, but you're connected and you're not having to go upstairs. I think that's really nice. A lot of people don't think about that because I've got a half bath down, it's right off my living room. So, big echo from the garage. Not one, not two, but 3-car garage. You could fit 2 cars in here and a golf simulator. We all know there's not a whole lot to show in a garage typically, but there's 2 features here in the garage I want to show you. One is exciting, the other one is super exciting. The nerd in me gets excited about this. You've got storage. I'm the most disorganized garage owner in the Pacific Northwest, I'll tell you. I only have one of these and it ain't enough. So to have not 1, but 2 extended with a connector, this is instantaneous. Now, the next one, and it's echoing here, is try not to yell. We have a central vac system. Whether you love central vac or not, I personally do, I have one. This has an upgraded central vac for cleaning the cars. You need some assistance? There we go. Jump out, the kid, a bunch of Captain Crunch and popcorn. Done, mess is cleaned up. And you're just done, folks. It's the lifestyle you're upgrading. You're not worrying about all that stuff in the cleanup. I know, like for me, vacuuming out the car is a big hassle. I gotta get the extension cord. I gotta undo it, do that. Then the bag has to be fixed. Then it's all clogged up. None of that no more. You got a mess, clean it up, no problem before you even go in. Then you're heading to the half bath to go to the bathroom because you are coming back from your vacation last weekend and gotta go. Great. garage. Honestly, I have yet to ever open this door. Accessibility out here, a nice cement pad, step off. You don't get that all the time. You know, we're right back out to the entry. But turning around over here, it's the little things like putting a cement pad. You don't get a cement pad off on your side yard, so your cans are all here. They're nicely hidden behind all of that. They do you a solid and give you an upgraded light on the exterior. It's all of these little things that add up and really make for an amazing luxury experience in this home. And I think I've mentioned to you, this is an award-winning builder, top energy efficient, everything's top of the line. You're gonna be saving so much money with all these efficiencies. And before I continue rambling, we're gonna go upstairs and show you the incredible living space. We haven't even gotten through half of it yet, guys. This is just the downstairs. But I do wanna make a point on energy efficient. When you have top of the line energy efficient HVAC, tankless water system, lights, electrical, kitchen appliances, folks, this can reduce your utilities by 60 to 70% than non-efficiency. That really adds up when you start talking $400, $500, $600, $700 a month. Huge savings, thousands of dollars over the span of the year. Wanted to take a quick break from the home tour and show you exactly on the map where we are. I think it's really important to understand kind of the area. I'm born and raised in the Portland metro. I've lived in every single quadrant, east, west, north, southeast, you name it. Now, I think it's important to show different surrounding areas relative to the map. So let me do a quick share here. This red pin is where this house is at, right here. Now, frame of reference with the anchor, you do have Portland right here, that's downtown. So the beautiful forest is all this dark green area. So this is gonna be your hiking. This is gonna be your trails, beautiful forest. And it goes all the way up a hill and then drops back down and you hit the Forest Heights, Bethany, Cedar Mill, Bonnie Slope. I do like to just give the breakdown of the groceries. So let's see what real close. I know you've got Safeway, Fred Meyer's, Costco, Winco, QFC, all a jump and a skip here. Additionally, you've got Costco, very close to. Right here. So this kind of span from search this area, the span of the house over to the Costco, you're looking at 7 to 15 minutes, depending if you're hitting lights. Now, on the left-hand side, you're going to see Nike and Intel. So it's about a 10-minute drive over to Nike, over to the Intel, all the campus, very easy to get to. And why a lot of people enjoy living on this side, if you work over here, is guess what? You're not dealing with any of the heartache traffic. I took a couple screen grabs of just things that get jammed up, but 26 is a main artery into downtown. It runs east and west. If you're going in the Forest Heights, Bethany, Bonnie Slope, Cedar Mill area, beautiful homes without the heartache of jumping onto any of the I-5. Because I'll tell you, right here where the Oregon Zoo is on the right-hand side, this bottlenecks into essentially it's a 2 and 2 lane tunnel through a cliff into downtown. And this just gets backed up. It's really challenging. So that is a pro tip. Like if you're working on the west side, it's ideal to be on the west side, meaning left of the Willamette River. That splits over here where the Portland is, to avoid all of the traffic. So getting back to the tour, I just wanted to centrally locate everyone mentally, and let's jump back into it. All right. Rolling back through now to the front, and we're gonna go upstairs. And as you can see, we have the upgraded hardwoods, and we transition into the stairs here. Now, don't forget, we're looking for upgrades everywhere. We've got these built-in LED dimmer lights for the walk-up, so there's no tripping. You don't need to turn on the dentistry lights when you're just trying to come up and down at night. Just an incredible feature that's very, very underthought or overlooked, I'm not sure. Nice steel upgraded gunmetal finish there on the railing. Now we come up here to the entry point. What I cannot wait to show you is the primary living room. But before, once again, everyone, we have 5 bedrooms in this whole house, plus this. This isn't even counted as a bedroom. This is a bonus room, upgraded windows, upgraded vaulted ceilings. This to me, it's gotta be the theater room. I'm putting a theater in here. I'm getting the whole family out here in the leather lazy boys. My wife would never let us buy a lazy boy, but we'd have some sort of really comfortable area. Projection screen. I do the automatic screen down to black out the room. Probably order a popcorn machine on Amazon, have that here in 2-day Prime. And we're cranking movie night, and you are the house in every single neighborhood watching Moana 2, watching the game on Sunday, creating memories in this awesome space. I'm being a little dramatic for fun, but unreal that that alone isn't even counted. This thing could be a bedroom. It's got a whole closet. Absolutely insane. Now, right over here is the primary, but we're gonna save that. I'm gonna save that to the end because that's one of my favorites. We're rolling down the hallway here. We got a full bedroom in here. This was a kiddo's bedroom. Huge space with its own individual bathroom. Are you kidding me? Upgraded tile, shower, sink. I mean, super nice to have not 1, but 2 guest suites that have their own bathroom. Absolutely insane. Not a whole lot to show here, but plenty of space. Super space, big old window. Let's keep it rolling. I appreciate everybody hanging with me. And before I show you this next area, don't forget, we are the original Living in Portland team. So we've been helping folks relocate from all over the country and sometimes the world since 2019. We've done hundreds of videos. I know I do videos a little bit differently, but I'm one of the OGers of the team. We've had a lot of people helping us get individuals and loving families like yourself into homes. This is what we do, folks. So if you are planning to relocate, you're interested in this house or another house, you gotta give us a call, give us a text, whatever it takes. We wanna hear from you. We will respond as quickly as possible, and our team is gonna do a customized talk through with you and make sure you're set up when considering relocating to the Pacific Northwest. So with no further ado, we're rolling into, this place just keeps going. Whole other bedroom here. This was a playroom. Look at this. You got a window set that a kid would love this. See here, you're looking out, you see all your friends, you're reading, upgraded finishes, of course, plenty of closet space, outlet. Look at this. This is a quality build. A real test is the outlet. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 outlets in 1 bedroom. And you know, I'm gonna do a tip of the hat. A coax cable. Some of you younger folks might not know what that is, but you can put a coax line and get free TV. Unreal. I still have an antenna on some of my TVs, like the patio on our TV, coax cable. You're just thinking through stuff, guys. That's what happens when you're choosing quality builders. I'm not trying to push this. We have the relationships with all the builders in town, and we really work with the good ones. So you gotta make sure to give us a call. We can tell you what's going on, neighborhood specific, if it's a resale, if it's brand new, we have all the insights. We'll be completely transparent about quality, turnaround, price, upgrades. Make sure to reach out. We can dive into that further. We've got a couple more things, and don't forget, I'm gonna show you the primary suite and bathroom, which is gonna just blow your mind. A great space over here with closet. This one overlooks the front. If you remember when we started the video, I might use that or the other one as my office. Because sometimes I like being up high. I can still watch the Amazon packages come in. I can feel a little more airy, but plenty of space in here. And then you've got the bathroom. So both of these rooms would share this full bath, but a full double sink. I mean, this thing, I'll walk in here really quick. You're 10 feet in depth. That's a deep. Super nice. Easy, 2 kiddos, 2 adults can share that. Now we're getting to the main event. And before I show you that, gotta show you the laundry room right off here. So really easy to get all the dirties over here. You got counter space, a sink. So you know how it is. You get the stains. I gotta soak something, oxy it up, spray, let it sit there. My wife teaches me that trick. You got a sink to do it, cabinet. You're hiding all of your Tide Pods, the oxy detergent, liquid, and powder. It's all super nice. Look at this, thought through, little dry rack. Plenty of room for washer, dryer. Lastly, accessibility. Hold this right here. Your HVAC system. Guys, I know it's gonna be impossible to show you. One of the biggest things, this is a well thought through builder, because a lot of builders are taking shortcuts. They're throwing that thing in the attic right now, and it's impossible to get up there. It is like something happens, you need a reset button. It is really hard. So having it right off there, super easy. I'm gonna close that up. Now, this is the big reveal. Da, 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 da. Look at the space. I mean, this is the size of some putting greens I've been to. You've got plenty of room. You could even put a full couch here, another chair, huge TV if you're a TV person. Look at all the space and the little thought through details up here in the windows and the shades. I mean, once again, outlet, TV, insert so your cords aren't dangling. Outlet, coax cable, outlet, Ethernet, timer dimmer, outlet. There's no short here. Check out this bathroom. Tub, upgraded finishes, thought through frosted window here. Beautiful shower, and what I love too, double shower head. Unreal, guys. And look, I can turn the water on, I can reach in without getting splashed on the water. Mine, you gotta get in and get wet to turn it on. I love it. I'm being dramatic, bear with me. Huge walk-in closet, plenty of room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelving units for whatever it might be. You might organize your clothes that way. You might do shoes, huge space. I know Kristen's probably taking 80% of this and I get the remaining 20, but still super nice. And you transition into carpet, feels good on your feet. Loving this tile under here. 2 sinks, gotta have that with 1, 2, 3, 4 different drawers and under drawers for each side. Beautiful mirror, upgraded finishes. This is an absolute stunning home, once again, with all the upgrades. Let's head downstairs. We can talk about price, taxes, any other cost that might be, any other savings that might be. So let's head down, check it out. Once again, if you are thinking about relocating to the Pacific Northwest, myself and my team, we absolutely want to hear from you. We thrive in assisting thousands of families relocating to the Pacific Northwest from all over the country and sometimes all over the world. So this is what we do. We are the original Living in Portland channel. We assist people moving to Portland, Vancouver, and all over the metro. And we want to hear from you. So whatever you got to do to get a hold of us, we want to hear your story. Hit us with an email, a text, whatever it takes. We cannot wait to be your team when relocating to the Pacific Northwest. Okay, so we did that full walkthrough. Now, just to recap, we're gonna hit price, taxes, other expenses. So what an incredible home. We have over 150,000 in upgrades, the wainscoting, the hardwood floor, all of the energy efficient appliances, the kitchen throughout, waterfall island, quartz throughout, the service area, the kitchen, coffee bar, all matching. Do we remember the patio? The hot and the cold water, gas plumbed, 20-foot overhang window with the sunlights, the turf, the irrigation system that is intelligent and knows whether you need to water or not. We've got 5 bedrooms, right? With a bonus room that arguably is a 6th bedroom. The primary level suite with a full bath and full bedroom that wings off to that beautiful patio. I mean, the list goes on with the features here. We didn't even mention the garage, the cool central vac to clean up the Cheerios. Like, it's just the endless upgrades. All of that, everyone, listed today is at, I believe, 1.249. Now, I have some special insight on this property. I personally know the builders and I've gotten to know the owners. So they're relocating, they have a new business opportunity. I know that this home was valued at over 1.3, if not 1.35 when it was first built. Now, this is an incredible opportunity for you to get into a fabulously upgraded home at an awesome, awesome price. So, I'm excited for you. You gotta give us a call if this is something you're interested in. Now, I'm blanking on what the taxes are. Let me go down here. We're looking at about $12,000 annual for taxes. For this area, Bethany, Forest Heights, that is just under a 1% evaluation, which is about average for Portland metro counties. Not bad at all. Now, one thing you're gonna know, homeowners insurance is going to be discounted here for 2 different reasons. 1, energy efficient appliances. B, it's a newer home. You gotta give us a call and talk to us about homeowners insurance. I would budget at a couple hundred a month, give or take, depending if you're bundling or high deductible, low deductible. But insurance on a property like this is gonna be a lot cheaper. We're not in any flood zones, but I know a couple of the families we've talked to from Colorado, California, Texas, even in Florida, insurance is unaffordable in those states. Out here, very, very affordable and even further discounted on a newer home. So lastly, I know you're probably not gonna like it, HOA. We have an incredible HOA in this neighborhood. It's only about $80 a month. So that's gonna take care of the exterior, all the mowing, all your holiday stuff with the lights, and it's gonna make it beautiful. The community park, all of that stuff's covered in the HOA and safe, sound, secure, great for your family. So hit in the comments if I think that's worth it. I know exactly who you are. No, wait. That is super reasonable, well managed. So folks, if you want to see more home tours, vlogs, community videos, once again, we're the Living in Portland channel. We absolutely love helping people get into their new home here. Gotta give us a call, a text, whatever it takes. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit the next video playing right now.